Hi everyone, welcome to Green Banana Cards and Art channel. If you're here, it's because you've probably received or purchased one of these embroidery cards. So here we're just learning the basics of embroidery. In this video, we are going to talk about threading your needle and straight stitch and back stitch. So this is meant mostly for beginners, but this is a very short video, so I would encourage you to just watch it before you start your project. The first thing we're going to talk about is threading your needle. Your kit comes with a DMC size 20 needle. It is a round tip, so it's not going to poke you. But if you're not an adult, you would need to use this with supervision. This kit is not recommended for anybody under 8 years old. And we have, you have pre-cut DMC floss. We are not going to separate it. We are going to use it whole. So there are a few tips to thread your needle. The first tip is to make sure you have the end is cut sharp. So maybe I'm gonna cut the tip here so it's a little bit sharper. And making it wet is what most people do, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I usually like to kind of give it a little twist so it gets even pointier. And this needle has a pretty big eye. The eye is the hole of the needle. So usually you don't need any help. So I usually pinch it between my fingers. And then I come here. I grab it on the other side, and here we go. My needle is now threaded. If you're having a difficult time with this, it comes with one of these kind of floss threaders. So the way to do this, it's a little bit hard to see, but you would put your floss just through the big loop here, and then you would put this tip through the eye of your needle and pull through. You have to pull a little bit here, and here we go. So these are the two options to thread your needle. Then at the long end, you are going to make at least 2 knots. Sometimes you might need 3, but 2 should be enough in most cases. So your 2 knots, you make them on top of each other. So see here, they fell side by side. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a third one. So I have at least 1 big knot. We are first going to start with the straight stitch. The straight stitch will look like a dash line. So if you look in between the holes, you will see these kind of lines. Our goal is to cover all these lines. This is the easiest kind of stitch. So you're always come up from the back because we don't want to see the knot at the front. And then always bring in your floss all the way until it's tight like this. You're just going to go on to the next hole like this and always pull it tight. And now the third hole like this, pull it tight. And the next one. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward and do the rest here. Okay, so we are done with this line. So now when you're done, because there's quite a bit of going on here, there's probably other areas here that you want to use the same color, and I have quite a bit of floss left. So if, let's say, I wanted to do these squares in the pink as well, I would just go ahead and jump to the squares like this and then start working on my squares. But if you are done with this particular color, or if you're going to an area that's very far, then I would recommend just making a hole. So put it flat on your work surface and then just come through. So I meant to make a knot. And if you hold your knot close here, it will secure your thread. Usually one is enough, but you could make two. The next stitch that we are going to talk about is the back stitching. So back stitching means that we are not going to leave any gaps in between like we did here. So for example, here we have kind of a straight line. So I'm going to use this as an example for back stitching. So for back stitching, you start the same way. So you can come up here and go down the next hole and keep going the same way like this. But then instead of going forward, you're actually going to go back. So that's why we call it back stitching. So I'm going to just come back here. Okay, so now I have a continuous line, and I'm going to come up the next hole here and go down the next one like this. A lot of people for back stitching, what they do is that they always go one ahead. So when they're here, my recommendation is to come out through this hole, but a lot of people, they go ahead to the next hole here and then come back. That's not wrong, but for these particular kits, I would recommend doing like I just showed you. So come up this hole here before you keep going. It will make a nicer line for these particular cards kits, and you will actually use less floss. So then that allows you to use floss somewhere else. So you would just continue like this. And you'll notice most of these designs here are not actual just straight lines, right? So here you can see there's this little detail here, these 3 lines. So once you feel comfortable, I would just go ahead and do these as you progress along your line. So for example, I would just do this. Here we go. And then you would just do all of them. Again, you can choose whichever color you would like. There with the kit, you will have kind of color recommendations, but you can use a different colors if you'd like. So this is what it's going to look like. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun. If you want to buy another kit, I'll put the link to the Etsy store in the comments. If you have any questions at all, please just go ahead and contact me, and I'll be happy to help you with your question.